Diablo. The Lord of Terror's semi-celestial binds are weakening, allowing him to walk among the mortal world in search of his brothers, the demon lords, Mephisto and Baal. As he draws nearer to his brethren, Diablo's power grows and will eventually permit him to shed his mortal coil. Together, the brothers, also known as the Three Prime Evils, seek out the World Stone, the heart and soul of this world, with the ultimate goal of corrupting the World Stone and controlling humanity, drawing ever closer to reality. A small band of adventurers has been plucked from distant realms and thrown together in this new world, placed upon a path with the aim of stopping this corruption before it can consume everything and spread to other dimensions. Welcome to the world of Sanctuary.
Hello, welcome back to Abracadagger, everyone. Got some changes, which you may have noticed last week. We don't have our cameras on anymore. Just a little easier like this, a little more comfortable for people, I think, too. So, hope you like it. If not, unfollow, go somewhere else. I don't care. But we're going to jump back into this. I'm sorry, not last week, the week before last. Yeah, sorry. Last week we didn't have one. I was working out of town. Apologies to the players for having to cancel. But yeah, let's get into this. Why did that just turn red? That's not good. Okay. Oh, we're good. All right. We're gonna start off with our recap from our resident recapper, I guess. She seems to have taken over the role, so take it away.
Okay. Wow, my notes. Okay. So, after, 2 months not really playing, we're finally back. The last time we were playing. So we opened up last session with Vec finally getting to talk to his artifact, the scales, which is basically weight and balance combined to split into two swords. Bit of interaction from Rowan hearing Vec muttering to himself, but we find out that that the scales was basically created to help the humans fight off against celestials and infernals, so the heavens and the hells, and it doesn't like either, which is great. So great. Vec then goes to rest in the beds upstairs, and some time passes, I guess. As the same way we did during session 81.1, I think is what we titled it. We all, not all of us, 4 hours into the rest, our iron tree got egged.
Somebody came a knocking.
It got egged. The bunch of hill, we don't know what they are, but they are large, like almost like hill giant sized. And Ross wakes everyone up because he was on watch or something. And he notices that these two gigantic things are out in the distance throwing giant boulders at the tree. Not the tree, the iron tree. I don't even know why I'm calling it that. Anyways. It takes a while to really confront them. One, because it takes a long time for Rowan to put on her armor. Two, Thebe ends up... Well, actually, Thebe's the first one to go and confront them in bird form to go distract the two giants. And Vec goes out and it's kind of like, stop throwing rocks at the tree. Thief turns into a mosquito to avoid getting hit by the boulders. And the group also notices that there's like another group of enemies way behind the hill giants that are on their way towards us. So basically the party decides to leave the tree and collapse it so that it doesn't get destroyed or something. And we also thought, oh hey, maybe we could fight these giants. We fight the giants and notice that the group behind is a lot worse than what we thought it would be. Like I don't really know what those creatures were, but they looked freaking terrifying. So we end up killing the two hill giants, and now we're running.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yep. People not rested. Some of you got a rest. Thebe and Rowan definitely would have gotten 4 hours because it was about 4 hours in. I believe you two were the only ones that would have gotten a full rest. But I think y'all were actually sleeping, not meditating, due to the many wounds you had suffered from the lava. Well, not wounds, the horrible damage you had taken from the lava. So, but that's up to y'all. I don't know if you were sleeping or not.
Rowan is averse to sleeping in hell at the moment.
Oh, come on.
Based off of the last time she fell asleep in hell.
One thing you guys discovered is that this tree, while it seems to be some kind of petrified wood or iron or something, it can take damage. So it is not an impenetrable fortress. I guess you will find out if the damage remains once you are able to summon it again. You also discovered that, hey, you know, a 200-foot tall iron tree in the middle of hell could probably attract some attention. Other than that, yeah, y'all made y'all's way. Y'all were able to get far enough away that there's not going to be a chase happening at the moment. But you do know that something is on your trail, or at least was, as you guys are moving through hell. Again, some unrested and weary, still suffering from some wounds. And that's where we're going to pick up. As we'll jump to here, as you guys decide what it is you're going to do. Oh, I should have preloaded. Oh well.
Loading.
So, with the group managing to put some distance between themselves and these other creatures that you saw, what are you doing as the landscape ahead of you still looks the same? No discernible direction, no real landmarks to go by. Only the intuition that has been granted to Ross, with a slight pull in a direction.
We're out of combat, right? And no one's chasing us?
You are out of combat, yes. You still see the creatures. They seem to have, at this point, if you look back, they seem to have fallen over the corpses that you just left behind. Looks like they may be feasting.
So, what's the plan? Where are we going? We've destroyed the Soul Stone. and now we're supposed to kill Diablo, whatever the hell his name is. Do we actually have a plan to get there? Also, my god, you guys look so tired.
Being awoken with boulders being thrown at your domicile isn't really the best way to get out. But we do need to keep moving if we wish to find any amount of rest.
I have a vague inkling of which direction we should be going. However, I would suggest that we travel for a few hours more, take a pause and rest. I can stand watch for a while yet.
Yep, go ahead.
It's as good a plan as any. Which way should we go?
And I close my eyes for a moment.
Yep, you get a pull. So the tree was here. You get a pull almost 90 degrees from the way you're facing at the moment. Just an inkling that you should be heading that direction. 90 degrees to your right, I should say.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I would then kind of, eyes still closed, cock my head to the right, and then open them
We go that way.
and point.
I suggest someone scouts ahead if possible. Or I could go first. It matters not.
I can keep to the skies, stay out of notice of the... I wouldn't call this land, but land creatures.
Wait a minute. Are we still under an illusion?
It appears to be that is the case, as everything
then-
around you looks the same.
Whoever's gonna scout has to be able to see past this illusion.
This is true.
If
Hmm.
I could cast a spell on you that could make you see, right? Hold on. This is Jazz speaking. True Sight is I can give that to someone, right?
Is it a touch spell or is it a self spell?
No, you could cast it on other people.
Oh,
You guys may want to refresh your browser. It seems to be nobody's
Yeah.
loading.
Yeah.
I refreshed.
I was going to say, save your power. Thebe, are you able to... Is there anything that you can do with your vision without expending too much energy?
I mean, it's kind of weird, but like, I think it's not really me. It's okay. It's kind of weird to give a weapon a name. Can we just draw attention to that for a second? But this bow is able to help me do things.
Is
Yes,
it?
I will say I noticed your prowess increased when we fought Hephaestus.
No, I was always that good.
Yeah, I don't even look or remark on that.
I have no reason to doubt your skill now. Do you think the bow's effects would work if you were an animal?
What the fuck? I've never even thought about that.
You are well versed in what you're capable of, and you know that any items and gear that you have on you when you take animal shape are not able to be used.
I am very confident that I cannot do that. Maybe if I went into a monkey? No, that wouldn't work. I got nothing, dude. I don't think it's gonna work if I was an animal.
True.
We could always consider the helmet. I'm loath to put it on, but perhaps if someone else wishes to use it.
Hold on. You don't already have it on?
You have those wing boots, don't you?
I do.
You could fly as well.
I will. And no, I have dabbled with enough demons that I would rather not wear something so ominous and clearly touch with fiendish energies.
Yeah, Rowan, use your eyeballs.
Well, Ross, this is just me speaking from a practical standpoint. Rowan, seeing the priestly type she is, granted, it's a little scary. If she offered you some protections from these demons and evils, would you be willing to wear the helmet and scout for us?
I will level with you. I'm not certain that separating from demons is possible, given that my powers comes from one. And secondly, I've agitated him quite enough lately. I'm not certain what a spell that divides me from them would do, or if it would strip away our only means of progressing forward. I'll put the helm on if necessary. I just don't want to.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna. I will
No,
trust your
convince
decision.
them. We
I
can call
will-
Draven. Sorry, go ahead.
Raven? Ah, yes, the friend you were mentioning. How is he, by the way? Have you contacted him? He's our ally from the outside, correct?
I think I'll start scouting from the skies now.
I press off and go into the air.
I mean, the last time I contacted him was before we set off for the Hellforge. I mean, if we're out of options, we could. I mean, we still have to be able to see where we're going anyway.
Guys, I only brought up as a joke because I know it makes Ross uncomfortable and it's kind of fun.
Any allies that we can take are allies that we, well, will take.
I mean, we should probably check on how things are going on Sanctuary at the moment, right?
Well,
Given
it seems Ross is a bit disturbed by this Draven fellow. Let's wait until he's gone.
So isn't there like a time differential? Like, I don't mean to be like the authority on like knowing things, but I know things, and I know that there's like a time differential because we talked about it at like.
If I recall correctly, you're correct, Thebe. But
I know I'm really good at things now.
you are. Congratulations. I'm proud of you, Thebe. However, if time really does work the way that we think it works, he might not be much closer than he was a few days ago.
It's only been... How many days have we been traveling?
Oh my god.
You've been in hell for...
No, I meant since we left from
Luke Ghislaine?
Vegastal. No.
Yeah,
Oh, Vegastal.
Village.
You're not sure. If you would like to know, you can give me a survival check.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
Also,
load.
Thebe, there's a message for you in Foundry. And Vec, you want to refresh your browser?
I refreshed
did
and it
already.
did not load.
Oh, everybody's on the.
I'm still at 99%.
What the hell?
Same.
I was stuck on 99%.
I wonder why.
I tried refreshing again.
You said there's a message in my Foundry.
In Foundry, yeah, I sent you a
I got
message.
nothing.
Foundry is not loaded.
Yeah,
It's not loading anything.
Really?
Foundry is having
That is-
issues.
nada.
Were y'all ever on the home screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on the home screen. It's just this map isn't loading for some reason.
Yeah.
I'll reconnect again. See if I can fix it.
I'll reload it. It's loading.
Is it the animated one? Because I tell you that's probably
No, it's well, it is animated, but it's not as animated as the other one that we used to use.
And I roll on D&D Beyond.
Wait, you don't have any dice to use in the Foundry either?
Yeah, it's all gray.
What the hell? Okay, let me pause the recording. Okay, sorry about that, people. We're back. Rowan, do you have your dice on here now?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so you can see everything. But we're going to stick with what you rolled. You said you rolled a 13.
I rolled a 13 total, yeah.
You just know it's...
Would I have been able to use guidance on myself? Oh, but never mind. I did it without. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot I'm a cleric.
All of a sudden, that one scene from Spaceball where they're combing the desert. Man, we ain't found shit.
Well, with a 13, you know it's been at least 8 or 9 hours. You're not sure if it's been a full day. You're not sure. You know you slept for a little while, so it could be... You could determine it's been between 8 and like 12 hours or so. That's the best estimate you can get.
Since
You
we've
could
left
be-
the town, right?
You could be very wrong, though. Yes.
Yeah.
It's been no more than half a day since we've left Vegastal.
That doesn't seem right.
No, it does not.
Doesn't time move
I must-
slower in hell?
Time moves faster in hell. 'Cause it's like an hour here is like no, it's like a day here is a minute in Sanctuary or something like that. I think we established.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time here is very different than time on the surface. But it's relative, though, right? So...
Yeah.
I hope I'm spelling Vegastal right. Ugh.
I can spell it for you if you'd like.
I wrote bagel with a V and then Stahl. Stahl.
Yeah, it's
Oh, you spelled it out.
Veigal. Stall.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. I got it.
Vigel stall.
You spell it out for us at one point.
At one point.
I did, yes. What is happening here?
Oh. Actually, Ross.
I'm in the air because you guys started talking about Draven.
Ah, you've already left. Never mind. Fuck me.
That's funny.
Still waiting on this reload.
Stuck on Eternal 99.
It's fine. We're fine. Rowan, may I speak with you for a second about one of our companions?
Sure.
I'm just gonna very gently, gingerly turn away from the party real quick and whisper in Rowan's ear. Are you sure Ross is our ally?
Oh.
Was that a no?
I said, oh.
Oh, I was about to say, oh shit.
I know he's been with you for quite a time now, but now here in hell, and while he's been very useful, openly admitting that he's garnered assistance from a demon, not even elaborating which, brings a lot of concern to me for not only his safety but ours.
I'm pretty sure. Like, I have in my notes that I know which demon it is. So,
You do.
yeah. Okay. Well, Boris, here's the thing. We've known that he's been working with a demon this entire time.
You've known.
Yes, he kind of burnt his face off while we were in Sanctuary, and kind of woke up with a burning hand on his, like a handprint, literally burned onto his face.
You've kept him.
Yes. I mean, yeah, I'm not without a lot of whining from Kavath, but
he's just gonna have his hands together in front of his mouth. You know, that concerned face. Okay.
So we know that he's in, well, not exactly in cahoots, more like he's been tricked into serving whatever the I'm not gonna say his name out loud. I feel like that'll summon him.
Please don't. Please do not.
Just don't say it 3 times.
Oh, well, it's like Bloody Mary then. Cool. Okay. We've known, and, well, he's not exactly pleased that he has to serve this demon. The only thing we know about this demon is that it likes to lie, and also that it hates the primes.
Well, I guess we're working together with this one, at least on one point.
I mean, what's the saying? The enemy of my enemy is my friend or something?
It seems like that get people killed, I'm sure.
Yes, but at the very least...
As long as he's on our side for now, I'll keep my concerns to myself.
No, if you have concerns, definitely bring it up.
I'll let you know. Let's see what Ross can find.
Okay. But first, he doesn't want to wear that helmet, so, I'm gonna have to slap...
He's already in the air.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
I'm just pointing over my shoulder to Ross flying out in the distance.
Thanks. Okay. Well, who the hell is going to pass the illusions now?
Well, when he comes back, we can see if he's made any headway. If we do need to see past the illusions, then you can do that then.
Okay.
I guess we will wait for Ross.
Alright, Ross. Yeah, as you put the helmet on, you feel the power that emanates from it. But there's no nefarious feelings or anything of that sort. It just feels like a magical item.
Okay. I mean, it does require attunement, I believe.
It does, yes.
Okay, then, I mean, I follow the feeling, for an hour, unless you're saying that moving is not, is too much of a distraction to attune to it.
I thought you attuned to it before.
Oh, I had attuned to it. I don't. Do you unattune to it if you don't unattune to it if you take it off, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. I just put it on. I had attuned to it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's do this and see what happens.
See what happens.
Any change on your loading, guys?
Yeah, the home screen went blank.
It's now black.
Oh, yeah, it is black.
Like my soul.
Okay, do a refresh, because I just loaded the other screen that we've been using.
We should pause the recording.
Nah, not if you're just refreshing. So, Ross, you fly up into the air, throw the helmet on, and you guys are on the home screen still?
It's black. It's just a black screen.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
loading.
gray.
It looks like it's trying to load something else.
Foundry, what are you doing? Rowan's on the right screen, looks like.
It's all gray. I don't have a menu. There's no bars. No
Yeah,
images.
it's the gray screen of death.
I'm turning
Wow.
progressively more.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. We got some technical difficulties. Everything was working just fine the other day. All right. Anyways, Ross, you are indeed attuned to the helmet, so when you slide it on, you immediately gain the benefits. I think I had said this while we were recording, but you don't feel any kind of influence or nefarious intent or anything like that. It just feels like another magical item.
Suspicious. I reach out and try to connect with its power using its ocular jutsu. I mean, visual prowess.
Yeah, absolutely. Your vision blurs for a split second, and you believe there's a moment where you're like, oh fuck, you know what I mean, and then instantly clears, and now it's like you can see everything. It's almost like you opened your eyes for the first time ever. Wait, do you have true sight, or you have devil's sight, huh?
The helm gives it to me.
Oh, okay.
I thought that's what we had.
Yeah, well, I thought because I didn't know if you gained that from being a warlock, like 10 feet out or something like that. I don't know.
So I have that already, 120 feet.
But
and
not true
then-
sight, right? Just devil sight.
Right, but the helm, I thought
Extends it.
give me true sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you had true sight, it extends it. If you don't, then it grants it to you. Yeah.
We can talk about it. Does the helm give me true sight? That's what I
It
need
does.
to know.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yep. All right. That's what I invoke.
So yeah, you can see. Yeah, a lot of things that. Well, there is a range to it. So, how high are you off the ground?
No, just 30 feet.
Okay, yeah. Well, you absolutely see the path before you change and the layout change. The rocky ground changes to now you can see little lava pools here and there. You can see almost a worn path in different directions. There's been things traveling through here, across here. You're not sure if they lead anywhere, but you could tell something's been through here. But there is a point where the vision stops, and then beyond that, again, you see the nothingness that y'all have been seeing for this entire time.
Okay. But no dangers immediately to the group below.
No.
All right. I would, after looking ahead and judging that it was safe enough, float back down, the wings on at my ankles beating softly, and as I touch down, say,
It seems this ground is safe and stable for you some time yet. We're free to continue without delay.
What the hell am I looking at?
I don't know. What are you looking at?
Rowan. Rowan's camera. Sorry. Sorry, I forget the audience can't see that anymore, so. Yeah, okay, anyways, continue on, I'm sorry.
That's
Alright, thanks for letting us know, man. Let's get going. Assuming everyone's ready to, play a little bit this session, let's go.
My bad,
Who are you
guys.
talking to, Thief?
What?
What are you referring to? A session?
What?
What?
Dude, you gotta take a hit of this. It's really good.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways. Okay, so I guess we're following Ross. Yes?
Wasn't he scouting?
I don't know, I thought he was in the sky.
I did mention I arrived and lowered myself to the ground and spoke to you. That's the only way you'd hear my voice.
Simon, did you ever put up that thingy again?
Pretty sure I did.
Nope. He never said it. Y'all just woke up and fought and headed out. Oh wait, he did, but he was not able to get Thebe because Thebe was gone.
Ooh, okay. Following Ross then.
Let's go on an adventure.
Ross, I have faith in you.
Saying it like you don't.
It sounded like a question.
That's funny.
Don't worry. If there's one thing that I know, is we're heading closer to Diablo's forces. Whether it's into a trap or not, I can't say.
When will you guys let me heal you?
I try not to look, but I look at the others with their limbs burned off.
I mean, Beck isn't gonna say anything, but he's probably literally trailing blood behind him with his all of 36 hit points.
That's too funny.
Are you all going to resist?
I don't think they are, Rowan. I think you should heal them.
Okay. Well then, we're doing this. Because we're walking and talking, right?
Aye.
We've established before that I can walk and do prayer of healing.
Yes.
Yes. So I will, as we walk, I am going to do my prayer of healing.
Okay.
Like this. Yeah, we're gonna do this at level. Okay.
Okay.
The
That's what I want to know. What
What?
the fuck was that?
What demons were you summoning forth?
Or exercising.
Why am I turn? Never mind.
Okay, hold on. Jeez. Wait. Ah! Okay, now. So there's 37 points of healing to the entire party.
I
Oh,
gotta- I
geez,
gotta-
y'all's hit points aren't updated anymore either, because they probably
Yeah.
reset all
No.
that.
It's not.
Only thing I remember, my HP was at 36. That's all I remember.
Wow.
Let me just fix it
I just
manually.
leveled myself up manually, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Gosh,
Wait, prayer is yep, yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh my gosh, game.
And who looks the most maimed?
Our resident naked mole rat.
Hi.
Really?
I'm trying to fix my character sheet.
No, I'm being serious here. Who's the most maimed?
More than likely Vec and Thebe.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
I think Beck is more maimed.
Cool.
Yeah, at the moment he would be.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. That doesn't really count. I'm just fixing my character sheet because it doesn't want to shut up about me not rolling anything.
I'm gonna just place my hand on Vec's shoulder as we're walking. Ugh.
You grunt like that?
Regenerate. No. I'm grunting because it's like a
That's very
7th level
smooth.
spell slot.
I think when she puts her hand on your shoulder, Vec, you're pretty sure she shit herself.
What do you mean?
Ew.
From the noise she made when she put her hand on your shoulder.
Okay.
You don't know if she was doing. You don't know if she was casting a spell on you or if she was using you for support. but-
No, I'm disgusted by the fact I'm laying my hands on like burnt flesh.
Delicious.
That was Australian. Wow. Burnt flesh. Yes. Okay. Now we're going back to English. Okay. We're gonna. Yep.
Bruh, are you okay?
Not really.
What is
That's a
happening?
negatory kappa.
That's
Slowly
it.
having a seizure.
Say that two again.
Bruh.
Rowan, are you,
He. What?
you okay?
45 more hit points to Vec, plus he's now regenerating whatever he lost.
Oh joy. Oh, you
That's
cast
what you
regenerate
cast.
on me.
Yes.
About time.
I thought you casted the other one that basically that the cantrip on me.
No. Why are you rolling hit die?
I'm
did
not.
Prayer of Healing because the group still looks like it needs heals, so
Yeah.
yeah. And then
I got that
I
in.
used Regenerate because I asked which one of you is more maimed.
I mean,
My other spells don't do anything to help with missing limbs.
Yeah. Vec's got a nub hand and Thebe's got a nub foot.
my hand wasn't cut off.
Your hand was burnt.
It's pretty
Yeah,
badly
shit.
burnt, but it's not
It-
gone.
Yeah, it wasn't submerged in lava. It was only contracted by 3rd and 1st degree burned all over the
Okay, well
Like-
I'm asking who's missing body parts.
feed.
Thebe. He's got that whole pirate look going on right now.
Okay, so this is going to Thebe then, not Vec.
Thebe, got anything to say about
Yeah.
that?
What? Is anything to say about what? What I miss?
Oh my God.
There you go.
Regenerate.
That's your answer.
Rowan is
You're
asking if anyone else has missing body parts because she's casting regenerate and heal and stuff, and they believe Thebe had a missing foot or something.
Oh yeah, Thiep goes, no, I'm good. We're alright. You take care of the mole rat who formerly had hair everywhere and now has weird patchy spots.
Hmm.
I love you. I'm sorry. No, you're great. You're
Okay.
great. That was unnecessary.
Christ almighty. Okay.
It's really hot. I lash out.
Oh, Saloon, grant me patience. Okay. So, Adam.
Yep.
Would Rowan know if just a base, like, upcast healing spell would work for Vec? Or does he have to use... Does he need Regenerate? He's not missing body parts.
Nobody is missing skin and muscle, and you know that a healing spell won't. Like, he needs to regenerate that. Like, it burned him down through the tendons and everything.
Is that considered severed?
No.
It's not severed, just severely damaged. Where
But I think the question is, does it require regenerate or will it heal with a regular healing spell?
it would require Actually, I think maybe Cure Wounds would work on that. Yeah, because there's nothing missing. So yeah,
It just got turned to jerky. It's
yeah.
fine.
So yeah, Cure Wounds would work on that because there's nothing
Okay.
missing.
With that
Okay,
turkey.
so because Thebe is actively resisting the regenerate, or does not want to be healed, I'm gonna retract my regenerate, and instead I am going to cast Cure Wounds.
Thinking Foundry's not giving me like that one feature from my class. But
Foundry's tripping. I can't do anything.
wait, I do have that other page open. That would tell me how much HP I have.
We're doing that. We're doing that. And we're doing this.
Look at those big glowy dice.
30 hit points. And then I am dumping how much chosen die do I have? I got a long rest.
Use all the
so-
resources so I can throw some shit at you.
Fuck off. Yeah, I have 6, so we're gonna do 2 more.
Damn. Okay.
So 8 more. So 38 more hit points to Vec.
I can't believe you healed Vec and not me. That's really fucked up.
Thebe, I have a question for you. Are you back to your human self again? I mean, your humanoid self again, or?
I assume so, because
Yeah.
he's been talking to us.
Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember. I guess it's been a
You
while.
established
So
you established a visual last session on a few people.
yeah.
You're like, hey, so what do you look like now? Where are your fucked up scars? You made people kind of declare that.
Okay. Well, but since then, oh no, never mind. Yeah. You're right. That was after. Ross, give me a perception check while they're doing all this and kind of walking below you there.
Or sight or hearing.
Sight. Do you have your glasses on, sir?
Pull them up. Why is it not going through? Yeah, VTT tabs. Okay, let's do Foundry. Let's make sure that's what it is. Twink.
Oh,
There it is. Oh, alright, I'll take that.
that's a 4. Yeah, 4. Why does it look like that? It looks weird.
Yeah, that's how it looks when it comes through. Oh, I should have rolled for my sheet. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. I don't really care. It's a 4.
Yeah, 4. Man, this heat's making your eyes water. As it's hell. It's very hot. So, you're kind of glancing around and you feel the sweat drip down and that sting in your eyes. So, still looks clear. At this point, I'd say you've been traveling for about 20-30 minutes.
Okay.
You're
I will-
following the pool too, still.
Yeah, I guess they're also doing something, so I wouldn't say anything just yet.
Yeah, you definitely see them. Yeah, doing something below 30 feet. Oh, well, you know what they're doing. You could at 30 feet you could see. I don't know if you're very far ahead of them, but you're not very high above them.
I am not above anymore. I am like a little bit in front of the party while they're talking.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're ground level. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lower high, guys.
Hi.
Electrify?
Oh no.
Okay. You can see the roll, so it was high. Yeah, you guys continue on your way. Um, anybody with a passive perception of at least 16, which I know is several of you, notice that
Off by one. I noticed shit.
you notice that there's a chain and Ross, is your perception passive 16?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. You guys notice it's eerily quiet here, right? There's like every once in a while you may hear like a wail or a scream kind of echo off in the distance, and other than that you might hear the gurgling of, or not gurgling, what's the sound, lava like
Bubbling.
bubbling and whatnot as you pass by small little pools of it that sound, and as y'all are walking, you're Rowan's trying to heal everybody up. Everybody's tired. You notice the sound, but you don't feel anything. But you notice the sound of like a breeze. Sounds like a breeze blowing through, but you don't feel any wind.
Thank you, Discord Chris, for muting that whooshing noise.
I didn't do it very loud.
No, I'm just like, we didn't even hear anything.
Your noise suppression got out the whoosh.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a sound of a breeze blowing all of a sudden. As it kind of... Yeah, it's cutting me out. Why is it doing that?
Fuck you, apparently.
Can I turn that off? That's annoying.
I mean, your recording will pick it up, but we won't hear it.
That's some
And
bullshit.
yes, you can turn it off. Next to the disconnect button on Discord, where it says noise suppression powered by Chris, you can just uncheck that little slider and it'll turn it off for you. But then we'll also hear everything in the background, just letting you know now.
That's okay. So yeah, you hear that. It probably still cut me off. Anyways. I hate this. This is aggravating. Everything's going wrong tonight. What the fuck is happening? Okay. Anyways, yeah, there's that.
Is my danger sense feeling a tingle?
Do you
At
have
all?
a
Oh,
roll?
yeah, it is.
Do you have a roll for danger sense?
I mean, it has nothing to do with your perception, but
It's like a Spidey sense.
yeah, it's more.
Yeah, it's more of a saving throw for dexterity, but I
Yeah,
mean,
it's a reflex
could
rather
I-
than perceptual.
could I attempt to sniff the air
Why?
since because of this unnatural wind that's coming in hell?
You don't notice it. Your perception.
Oh, that's right. I know.
Yeah, your passive
I
was
don't
too
have a
low.
perception of 16. Never mind. I don't know shit.
Yeah.
I'm still beat
well-
the shit.
Boros will pipe up. It's like wind. Is there normally wind in hell? Oh, turn to Thebe actually, knowing that he's a druid of sorts.
All right,
Of
you got
sorts.
me. No, I'm sorry. I had extra cheese in my eggs this morning. You don't need to call it out. God, why do we have to make everything a thing?
I was just wondering if you knew the cause of this wind, or if it
Yeah.
was you.
It was me. I farted, okay? Like, I don't know what to
I
tell
don't-
you.
I don't think a fart would be
What?
this. It sounds like a breeze, not like a
Wait.
fart.
Oh yeah, that was just a joke. Oh yeah. What the fuck is that?
Um,
DM, would I have any idea what that is?
can we feel this wind? Like, does it feel like wind? Or is it just the sound?
It's just the sound. Ross, are you? Yeah. Okay.
What in the
Oh,
world? Did anyone notice that?
guys, is it snowing?
It's. You see it too then?
I don't know what I'm seeing.
Like out of the corner of my eye. Like snow fell and coated the landscape.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, how loud are you saying that?
To the
that
party.
the group can hear me?
I am ahead of you guys. Because I'm the one with the true sight, so I'm trying to make sure the ground is okay.
I scream in the mental
More-
link, Ross!
I stop and turn.
Do you notice the white landscape?
You don't have to scream over the mental link, Rowan.
And do I see it as I'm looking around?
You do. You see it as well. And I should have just said that. I don't know why I typed it. I should have said it since we're recording this. But yeah, you see at the edge of y'all's vision, you see a white landscape just stretches as far as you can see to either side, almost like it would be snowing.
How far away is it?
You are unsure. Ross? It looks maybe 200-300 feet ahead of you.
How many feet? Say that one more time.
2 to 3. Wait, what's the vision range? 120. Never mind. It looks about.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about at the edge of your vision of the
Okay.
true sight, and as you get closer, it doesn't change. Like, so it doesn't appear to be an illusion.
Do we feel temperature change?
Nope.
Okay.
Wait.
One other question. Does it appear to be like ash from a natural volcano of some sort?
That's what I was gonna ask.
You're a little too far away to tell that at the moment. 120 feet. Nothing is reaching you from here. It's just like a white wall has popped up in front of you, and it stretches out as far to either side as you can see.
Got it. And there's nothing we're familiar with that would indicate otherwise.
No.
Gotcha.
I would, over the mental link, say, whatever this is, it is real. I suggest we keep moving the direction we have been, though. I've not lost my sense of direction just yet.
It
Into
is.
the unknown. Okay.
It is, Ross, it is. And it's tugging you in the same direction you're traveling. Hasn't changed.
I would move a little closer to the party now, seeing that, vision might be a little hazardous. But other than that, keep moving.
Alright. As you... well, I mean... You only have one direction to go, so I'm assuming you guys continue on forward?
Yeah,
Or
as
do you
bravely
stop?
as possible.
Okay.
Super brave.
I didn't know if I were going to stop or not. Okay.
I mean, like, is there any, like, because none of us can see past it except Ross. Are there any, like, places that would be a good place to rest first, or?
Do you ask that question?
I asked that through the mental link, yeah. is if we're gonna continue into an unknown new
Situation.
like terrain.
Looking about, I do a 360 panoramic, if you will, to see if one, there is any cover to be had anywhere, or two, if we're still being followed. Distance.
Low or high? Ross,
Low.
since you're asking.
Low.
Wow. Oh, you guys can't see that. Here you go. I rolled a fucking 9.
Hey.
So yeah, Ross, you happen to see. There's not much here for shelter, right? You're in hell. But there are there are large protrusions here and there that kind of scatter the landscape, scattered across the landscape of what looks to be like molten rock, almost almost like that glass, that lava glass. Is that what they call it?
Obsidian.
Obsidian. Yeah. You do see one that comes up and is rather large, and from here looks to be maybe a small
Alcove.
alcove
Cave, that kind of thing.
within. Yeah.
How far in the distance is that?
From here, you're traveling. So it's going to be off to your left, not into the white area, but off to your left about. You know what? Let me just roll for this. Let's do. About 160 feet. Nope, can't be that far. 120 feet.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah, right at the edge. Yeah, right at the edge of your vision.
Okay. I would inform the party.
There seems to be a small pocket there that we could rest in. If you wish to take that chance, know that I'm not certain I can activate this helm's powers afterward. If we're going to rest, we'll need to complete the rest and pray it is long enough to restore the vision.
Because
Root vote, what does everyone think?
Before you do, DM, I do have that this only activates once per long rest.
For long rest, yep.
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Look, we can't fight like this. I know it. What are we gonna do? March until we bleed out? Like, we gotta get rest for those who need it, you know? It's not really an option here. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know, Simon, what do you think, dude? You're like the king.
Simon is quiet.
Man, I don't know what I did to him. He's like ignoring me, guys.
Anthony, you there, bro?
Oh, sorry. Mic wasn't plugged in all the way. Yeah, I think we ought to find a place to rest and rejuvenate up a little bit.
He has spoken. You guys seen Mandalorian?
No. Yes?
Yeah,
No.
I've
I was gonna
spoken.
say you need to.
Anyways.
Yeah, alright. Just me then.
And now, guard with me.
All right, so y'all head over that way.
Looks like it.
All right. Yeah, it is what it seems to be. A little small alcove, only about 8 to 9 feet deep. Not very big, but enough to give a little shelter if shelter would be needed. It's still extremely hot, though, obviously. So not going to be comfortable, but at least you'll be partially hidden.
Okay. So there's only one entrance into the alcove, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's just a rock formation that comes up and kind of over slightly, uh, and just creates that little alcove where you can get underneath it. It is partially hidden from the sides, so you can see out about. You got about a 110, maybe 100-degree angle that you can see without having to step out and look around the sides. But you are not hidden, so to speak. If something was to come from in front of you, they would see you. I mean, you guys stand out against this solid black obsidian background.
Okay. How big is the entrance?
It's so it's not necessarily an entrance, more just like somebody just took a scoop out of some sand and left. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Okay. How big is the mouth?
maybe 15 feet, kind of a semicircle, 15 feet.
Okay. Okay. I usher everyone in. I think. All of
I
you
don't see
rest.
this.
I will stand guard.
Vivek is kind of gonna shake his head and like, no, you rest. Oh God.
I've rested up as much as I could. All of you are pretty much half dead.
She has the right of it, Beck. You're in no condition to be watching guard of us.
Also, if need be, one of you guys can switch out once you've gotten enough rest.
There's no need for that. I don't need sleep. I will keep watch, with you or without you. It matters not.
You don't need sleep. Aren't you still human?
Yes, I'm well rested.
But
What's that
you
thing
didn't
called?
sleep in the tower.
I'm fine, I assure you of this. It is nothing to worry about.
Okay. Regardless, I cast magic circle at the entrance.
Could I insight that even though I'm horrible at it?
I mean, you can, yeah.
Like what?
Are you lot? Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like what, bruh? What's going on? You don't trust me? You don't trust your boy, your old Rossi? Old reliable Rossi Poo?
Oh yeah, I forgot we're on the level
I love that.
14.
I love that voice. That needs to be a character.
that needs to be Ross.
Can you imagine? Different vibe. Different vibe. Yeah.
Circle, magic circle. Okay.
Yeah.
And what is that's the one that that stops what celestials, fiends.
Celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Make sure you pay attention
Okay.
to the duration.
I know, only 1 hour.
I'm going to look at Boros.
I'm going to look at you as well. While you're
No.
speaking the incantation, because it takes a minute to cast,
There we go.
while you're speaking this incantation, I will warn you.
Oh.
Rowan, this spell's only going to protect us for about an hour. If any of us are going to rest for any amount of time, you're going to spend a lot of energy just keeping this up.
Don't have an alternative.
I can cast the same spell. It will take a little longer, but I won't use as much energy.
Okay, this is where I would interject then.
Boros, you have the same knowledge that, well, you have magic that you can cast. The magic in your spellbook, you can read it and can cast all of it, yes?
Spellbook? I don't have a spellbook.
Ross knows. Yeah, Ross knows it's the horn. He gets his powers from the horn. Yeah.
Yeah, I just rub my face. So you know spells, but you don't know where they come from? I ask.
Well, I assume I did once, but as for a book, I don't have any on me.
Reading rainbow.
Well, I bring this up because once the person that you were, well, he was able to create a dome of sorts that was able to give us protection and rest for several hours at a time uninterrupted. It might be useful here.
So, out of character, that wasn't Lazarus. I think that was someone else, because I don't have that.
That was Draven.
That was Draven.
Oh, it was Raven. Dang
Yep.
it! Rip. You're right.
I
You're
didn't
right.
want
You're
to
right. You're
say
right.
it,
You're right.
but
You're right. My bad.
We'll rewind that.
he blacked it out. Like a faded memory.
We will strike that from the record.
Are you sure that was me? I don't have any, sanctuary-esque magic. Not that I know of, at least.
That was your best friend.
Well, perhaps I'm thinking of someone else. A less savory individual who I'd rather not talk about at the moment.
Yeah, I could nap. I'm not really tired, but it seems like a great idea. You know, just gotta get my beauty sleep. You know, these scars aren't gonna
Or,
drop themselves, guys.
if we really are pressed for time, I do recall, and I will rummage through my bag for something. I do recall this being not optimal, but a substitute for the time that we need. And he's gonna pull out the two-ended candle.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Also, I just want to say that when Vec had sat down against the wall and kind of like just like is leaning his head forward, he's fucking knocked out at this point.
If I recall correctly, we will have about 24 hours before we're gonna be almost incapacitated.
Why would we do
I-
that now? We
I
can
don't-
rest.
I don't think we should use it yet. Veep.
Yep. You and
I'm
I were
gonna-
on the same page.
You said you don't need
What?
a nap, right?
No, I was saying I can go for one. You know, you guys are volunteering to stay up, so I'll rest.
Rowan, while we're resting, you and Ross can keep watch. Take shifts. We don't need you both to be tired when we awake.
Okay.
Beck, you must rest.
He's
Do
already
not-
asleep. He's passed out. He's like leaning. he's like leaning back on the wall with his head down, kind of like his hand like draped over his legs, and he's just like knocked out.
Keep seems to be amicable to a rest as well. Simon, how about you? Are you tired? Do you wish to rest, or would you like to watch with these two?
Yeah, I'll stay up a little bit longer and take a watch.
Well, there you have it. We have a few shifts.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are doing Night's Watch. Oh. I should probably take a shift. I'm not even tired, guys.
Rest.
I'm going to think at Ross and ask, should I heal Thebe up? Regardless of his protests. Actually, you know what? He's been whining.
Why?
Do it.
I feel like he's being obnoxious. That's what he's doing.
Do it.
Yeah, okay, if Thebe continues to talk about not about like healing those scars, Rowan's just gonna go up to him, boop him in the nose, and just cast regenerate on him.
Not the regenerate boop.
So close.
What is that? Are you doing it?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
On Thebe?
On Thebe.
Thebe, you just
Thebe,
gonna... Okay.
Thebe boops you back in the nose.
Cool, great, now go to sleep.
All right.
Also, I love that it does 43 points of damage.
Hey
Yes.
guys.
It's-
Pretty sure she
it's
just set him
de-
up.
Damn.
It should be degenerate instead of regenerate.
Oh no.
All right. Well, Ross, it seems the your friends have not taken your advice and resting while. What is that noise? Somebody have a dog?
My dog.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
And they are gonna take shifts with you. So, we're gonna pause it right there, and y'all can go get a drink, use the bathroom, get a bite to eat, stuff like that, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, we're back from break. Still having some technical difficulties, but I think we'll just it'll all work out in the wash, I guess. Anyways, Rowan was casting Magic Circle. She was interrupted by Boros, stating that he may be able to do it better. Seems like a competition to me. Just saying, not trying to start no shit.
Bitch.
What?
Maybe you should. You both should have a pole vaulting competition to see who wins.
Oh no.
On point, guys.
I don't need a pole to vault, thank you very much.
Oh my
Yeah, I
goodness.
concede that. I concede that.
Okay. All right. Jesus.
Do you want to measure who spells better?
Oh my God. All right. Anyways, who's casting what? What are we doing here?
Well, I casted regenerate on Thief instead of casting Magic Circle.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, and he booped you back. That's right.
He did boot me back.
Yeah, you do feel the magic take effect, Thebe, and you feel a tingling in your foot where there was still some missing pieces there.
You have arthritis.
As you begin to see the Deadpool version of your foot kind of kicking in.
I'm just remembering the scene from part 1 with the hand.
With the baby hand? Yeah!
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh my God.
Got a little baby foot kicking down there.
All right. Anyways,
It's so big with these hands now.
who's taking the first watch? Who's taking the first watch? Oh my God.
I am.
I'm also taking the first watch as well.
I didn't mean to yell. Sorry. Oh my God. Give me some perception checks. God, everything just leads back to it. Jesus.
Wow, what is my character sheet right now? Holy
Oh,
shit.
well, that shouldn't be a disadvantage.
Oh.
Not that it mattered. Oh. What?
Send help. Send help. Oh
Why is it an advantage?
my god.
I don't know what's
What's
The
going on.
helmet.
Oh, Roger.
Oh my god.
I didn't realize that.
I can't roll perception.
Why?
Oh.
My sheet doesn't exist.
Oh,
Got
what?
deleted.
Here, I'm gonna share my screen for a minute.
uh-oh.
This is what it looks like.
This is what it looks like.
Oh. That's not great. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
maybe refresh one more time. Because your internet's tripping. So that looks like it's just a loading issue.
It's a load. God.
Would you like for me to roll for you?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, jeez.
It's a
'Cause
strong
I'm such
reaction.
a horrible roller. Right.
I
No, that's
can
me.
figure something out, or I could just roll in D&D Beyond if I have to.
Let me pull up D&D Beyond because I'll be able to see all your rolls from there if need be.
You said perception, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool, cool. Can I cast guidance on myself?
Sure. Yeah.
Yay, okay.
You can always cast guidance on yourself. You can overuse the shit out of that if you want.
Why is there no button to cast guidance on this
That's
thing?
what it's for.
Just add a D4 to it.
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
Is your sheet working now?
Just check. Oh god.
Take that as a no.
Yes! Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know why it didn't load properly. You know what? We know why it didn't load properly. Anyways. I don't know why I'm still concentrating on holy weapon. Okay. And now... Perception.
Let's see if this all works.
Oh, Jesus.
It didn't roll a d4. Because you don't have a target. You don't have no way to target yourself. That's why.
Cool. Okay, so I'll just roll this myself.
Fine.
That's a 21.
All right. 21. I'm gonna give this to you, Rowan. Oops, that's supposed to be a D, not a B.
I realized that.
I gave her the B instead of the D, guys. My bad.
Oh.
I whisper that to Ross.
You want me to? I can copy and send it to him if you want.
Send it.
Ross?
Send it.
Ross.
Yeah, I look at you. I've been staring out outside of the cave.
I don't know why, but I'm hearing the sound of ice cracking. Kind of like when we were in that cave with Doriel.
Immediately, I tried to attune to the... Well... Oh, yeah, no, it's still worth it. I try to tune to the surrounding ambient planar energies, and let's see if there ain't something we can learn here.
The wall of white got closer too.
Hang on.
Oh, that didn't even ping. Oh, there it is.
I can't spell, but you get it. Yeah, the wall thing is you're not sure, but it just you feel like it's gotten closer, but you can't be certain. Divine sense. Oh, aside from the obvious, you don't sense anything other than hell. I mean, you have an ominous feeling of when you hit that. It's kind of everywhere, right? But
That's not the only thing that does though. If there is an actual entity nearby, it would indeed
Right.
pick them up.
yeah,
Right.
there is
So
no
you're saying
actual
there isn't.
entity, right?
Gotcha. I
Seems
don't.
normal for this place. I'll say that.
Sure. I don't feel anything. I could go out and see if there is something to be wary of. In fact, I think that's... Why not?
We should stay here for now. If that wall gets closer, then we should look. But at the moment, I don't think we should leave this alcove.
I look at her, and I mean, I'm looking her in the face.
Are you absolutely certain?
I'm certain. We should, just in case we accidentally attract any attention to ourselves.
Okay, I nod.
I trust you, so I will listen to you. You know, the worst part about getting demonic powers is that you don't even get the good ones. It would be great to be able to summon a familiar of some sort at least. But no, I get to hit things.
Really hard.
You mean with those weird energy bolts?
Well, yes, those two. You would expect more from, like, demonic forces, you know? Maybe spines, summon a hell beast to ride into battle with. Something interesting. Shake my head.
Well, it seems to me that your patron doesn't like you.
No. I have another admission.
And I glance to see if the others are sleeping yet. Is everybody asleep? Don't cheat.
One eye open.
Right? Um,
I took in the soul of Kasha. After we did that, I guess you could call it a seance. Though seance isn't really a thing.
As in, you're kind of like a vessel for her? Or like you nom.
Well,
Jesus.
I'm going to say the latter because the former sounds a little evil.
Yeah,
The second one doesn't.
No, it sounds less evil and you're sleeping.
Like, you consumed her soul then.
No. Yes. It's not like that. She was so angry. I understood that anger. And returning her back to the coins, it seemed wrong, inappropriate, and unfulfilling. That kind of anger can corrupt. You saw what it was already doing to her. I can't imagine what the other two are doing. At least I've given her a chance to see that we are doing something, and she's not stewing in some hellish void with no idea if anyone is even remembering her.
So basically you've absorbed her. For the moment. Can you release her eventually?
I hope so. It wasn't really well thought out. It was instinct and empathy that moved me.
Well, there's not much we can do now.
I'm telling you in case it becomes a problem later.
Why would it be a problem?
Look around, find out.
You're asleep.
Well, Kasha is still prone to fits of anger, and I imagine that in front of foes that rouse deep emotion within her, she will appear again. I don't know in what form or even if I will be able to resist her. I did give her access to my soul as well.
So you are a vessel. Okay.
Sure. Why do you sound excited about that? You're not going to do some necromancy on me, are you?
He just smiles.
Yeah, I shuffle a little bit away from you.
I can't do anything on a being that already has a soul. Well, correction. I can't do anything to a... This is gonna sound very, very... I feel like I'm gonna offend you, but I can't do anything to a dead thing that already has a soul inhabiting it.
Yes, I'm familiar with necromantic magics.
So you have nothing to worry about.
And yet you're smiling.
Would you rather I was frowning?
You look prettier frowning.
Damn.
Careful, Ross. Ross almost made it to the Olympics.
Shut the hell up.
Huh.
It's more of a pout, really, but I suppose that's not important. Regardless, I'm shaking my head.
Okay.
We should be keeping watch.
Yes, we should. Also, this stays between us. I don't know how the others would react to knowing about that.
I suspect some already have made guesses at it. I also intend on freeing the others in a similar manner if we cannot return them to their bodies or help them cross over immediately.
Turn them to their bodies. Assuming there's bodies to return to.
Yes, well, time passes. I mean, you brought Thief back after some
I
time.
did, but I kept his body intact. Mostly. They were killed by a Karam, whatever demonic minions were at that temple. I mean monastery, whatever. You've seen that the demons like to feast on flesh.
Rowan, I turn to you. I'd been kind of. You notice that I usually keep the marked side of my face away from people when I'm talking. But I turn and you can kind of see my entire facial profile, and I would say,
Yes, I'm aware, but you are by far the most powerful priestess I know. I believe you'll figure out a way.
You all have an awful lot of faith in me.
Yes, you have not failed me so far, so I've got to keep betting on you.
Oh, assuming I don't go grey from the stress already.
Oh, so that's not silver in your hair. I'm sorry.
and I kind of turn away, like,
Ooh. Thought that was a fashion statement.
I'm only in my early 20s.
Oh. So, you, should really use... never mind, don't worry about it.
and I
You ever heard of
I-
pickup?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Holy
Have you-
shit.
You should use maybe a disguise kit to touch up some. No, I don't say that though. I just leave it in the air and
Jeez. Got some
try to
ugly
focus on the
leaking
cave
out.
outside. I mean, like I said, she's still pretty when she's frowning, so she's got it, man. Can't be mad. I don't say anything if you don't.
Yeah, no, don't say anything, because I kind of want to concentrate on not getting ambushed.
Alright. A couple hours go by. Roland, give me another perception check. Actually, both of you go ahead and give me another perception check.
Please. Please.
Oof.
Also, thingy.
Oh, still didn't
20?
do well.
Rowan, how'd you roll a 3? Oh, that's your D4. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you now, as you notice, as you realize it's kind of coming to the end of your time here, well, Rowan anyways, the wall of this white wall, again, that stretches beyond sight here, is absolutely getting closer. Extremely slowly, but it is getting closer. If you would like to try and determine how long you have before it's on you, you can give me a survival check. Or,
Yes, please.
actually, no, not survival, investigation. Either one of you. Because since you both rolled well enough to notice.
Holy shit. Well. Oh,
Hey,
wow.
that's not horrible.
That's not terrible, given I have no modifiers. 17.
Ross, are you attempting this as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, please. I don't know why I bother.
Well, Rowan, Ross, you're gonna hear it anyways, but Rowan, you, best you could tell, you got about 5 to 6 hours if it continues to move as much as you think it did before it's on top of you.
Okay. Sorry, I'm writing down a note.
This can be cutting it close.
Okay. So this is okay. So at the end of 4 hours, I'm going to Rowan is gonna get up and shoot. Because we said we were swapping out watches, right?
Yeah.
It was Simon that said that he was also gonna
I think
take a watch.
Boris, Simon, I just don't remember what order.
I don't think it matters, right? Just
Yeah,
Right.
no,
It
because
really
it was
doesn't.
Ross, Rowan, and Simon that spoke up. So
Okay.
Rowan is going to wake Simon up. Simon,
Hello.
we're swapping watches. Just keep an eye open. That wall of snow or ash or something or whatever that is, must be ice. It's steadily coming closer, but not very fast. We have probably 5 or 6 more hours before it's on us. I'm going to try to to meditate a little. But Ross is still up.
Okie dokie. I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. Let's swap out.
Good night.
Night.
All right. So before you guys do anything else, Ross and Simon, go ahead and roll your perception checks for me. And Simon, since you're up now, give me low or high. Tell me low or high.
Low.
That's not how we do things around here, my king.
You're asleep, Thebe.
You don't know that for a fact.
He's sleep talking. He's sleep talking.
Simon, don't do this, man.
All right. Perception. Okay. All right. Simon, yeah, you see Ross. You're standing or sitting, Ross?
Sitting.
All right. You see Ross sitting with his back towards the group, facing outwards, still and vigilant.
What up, Captain? Oh, my Captain.
I turn and give him a small smile and nod.
So what's the deal
Saying
with this?
nothing else.
What's the deal with this wall, bro?
Probably something approaching. Rowan says it's similar to when we fought that fat slug, Duriel.
Ah. So, how you doing?
I'm strained and happy that we're all alive still, somehow.
It's good to be alive, bro. It's really great. I didn't think we were gonna make it out of the lava.
No, we almost lost Deeb, and Rowan, and Vec as well. Simon, you need
Ross.
to make well, no,
Oh.
my point is, whatever happens, we need to make sure that you get back. And we've had this talk before. But this last fight, seeing the others so grievously injured. What if it had been you? One wasn't here, or Vec wasn't able to pull you out in time. Drave and I would probably never forgive ourselves. Me more so than him. He doesn't really believe in royalty. Neither do I, for that matter. It's you I believe in.
Yeah. I appreciate your, concern for my well-being and stuff, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it would have sucked if I'd fell in and got all melty. But I think you'd love me all the same.
I would, but I suppose if it doesn't impede your ability to lead. Not that that's what you want, I just... Sorry, I'm talking too much.
Nah, man. I don't think you talk enough.
You think so? I often think that about you. You're always so quiet. Unless you and Thebe and Bibe, then you talk a lot.
I'm a man of extremely quiet thought.
I give you a nod. I can see that. I wanted to inquire, by the way, if you've considered you're what, in your 30s by my reckoning?
Sounds about right. Late 20s? I don't know.
Well, when you get back, you'll probably need to quickly start solidifying and consolidating your power, but the first step to that would be family, children, a wife.
Yeah.
given any consideration to that. Just
Yeah, I seem to awkwardly not have a good way of saying this.
No. I actually haven't thought about it much these past few years. Being marooned on an island and then transported to where we find ourselves hasn't really been on the in the forefront of the cranium, you know. Kind of merely focused on, survival.
yes, I suppose that's true, but in the off chance that you don't make it, perhaps you could find a selection in this world, and you know, see if they would return with you. I mean, circumstances being what they are, it's not too wild to consider. I would be happy to scout out any viable um, maidens. Maidens? Whatever.
I'll be your pimp.
You are going to gather prospective maidens for my employ?
Um, well, potential marriage material is more what I was going after. I would say think on it. It's not a bad plan, it's not the best, and probably Draven would be... No, actually, Draven would be terrible. He would go to all the brothels. Yes, no, I will take this task.
Oh, you fucking bastard.
Talking so much
Draven
shit
would
about
love
this
this.
guy.
Don't you fucking dare. Take this away from me. Carrot on a stick. Carrot on a stick.
Yeah, I mean, I look very uncomfortable, but Simon, I also, give you that half side face thing, and I also am serious. This is important to me, which I am projecting and probably thinking it's important to you too.
Passing on my genetic line is very important to you?
Yes.
You are the king, after all.
I'm free to have some quiet thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Well, perhaps once we do escape this hellhole and make it back to home, you have any sisters?
Damn! At this moment, you hear above you on the rock. That's where it seems to be coming from. Ross actually noticed this, not Simon.
Simon, I hear something.
Where?
Does it seem above, or does it seem like it's in front of us?
It's above. It is above you. And when you say, I hear something, you see a little rock fall from above and hit the ground at your, right between you guys.
Yeah, I push Simon and kind of try to use the momentum to spring to my feet as well, and hold a hand out as a mist seems to form in the nothingness that is in front of my palm.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay. So you're casting, what is it?
I am summoning my blade to me.
Oh, okay. and it's quiet, I presume, as it just out of thin air.
Yep. I am
Jesus
also
Christ.
not wearing any armor.
Yeah.
'Cause
What
I
are
can't.
both of your passive stealths? Simon, I don't even want to fucking know yours. Just don't speak. It's just gonna make me mad.
That's fair. That's fair. It is a 9.
Well, I rolled on the dice a 2, and their
Oh.
bonuses are very, very poor. So, even with a 9, you stand and you summon this blade. As you glance up, you see a large claw just cresting over the edge of the rock outcropping there above your heads, as though something is standing up there, and you hear this kind of clattering, chittering noise, or clacking, chittering noise, and you hear a low. But nothing seems to be moving or looking at you, or there's obviously something up there, though.
Okay. What's Simon doing? Because I think that's gonna dictate what I do next.
Is the mental link still up?
Nope. Y'all have
Okay.
yeah slept beyond that.
Well, I re-roll it.
Sure. With everyone or just Ross at the moment?
Whoever's awake at the moment.
Just you and Ross.
Me and Ross then.
Yep. Ross, you feel the familiar tingling.
Yep.
Do we sit here? Or do we investigate? See if we can get the surprise on this.
I mean, it's above us. So.
Yeah, from where you are, it's about 15 feet up. The top.
And to be clear, it's inside and above, yeah?
It is not inside, no. All you
Oh,
can
it's
see is
on
a
the
claw. It's
outside.
on the upper side.
Yeah,
And you see its claw is just kind of sitting on the edge with its claw wrapped around, kind of holding itself. But you can't see
Yeah.
anything other than the claw. You have no idea what it is.
Right. Then to Simon, I would say, only a matter of time before it looks in here or smells us. We need to rouse the others. I suggest you wake them up. I'll position myself to stand ready.
Alright, sounds good. I will quietly make my way to each one of our sleeping companions and wake them.
Give me a stealth check. Just one. I don't even know why I'm asking. Go ahead, because you have whatchamacallit now, don't you? Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The man can't fail. He just can't fail.
I know.
Wait, that was at disadvantage.
Why is he rolling at disadvantage?
Are you exhausted? You shouldn't be. But either way, I mean, it would be an 18 plus 15. Jesus. Yeah. You successfully make your way into the group. Ross, I want to go to you for a moment. As you see him almost fade away after he gets a little ways from you into the kind of the shadows of this alcove here, almost completely disappear from your sight. What are you doing? As this thing is directly above you, or at least the claw of this thing hanging over the edge of this rock is directly above you.
I think that here is where I would, knowing that, and it's the only one, right, that I see.
As far as you know, yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna try and reach out, search the ambience,
That is not hidden behind total cover.
Yeah.
Well, you can see part of this one, so you very obviously sense this one directly above
But
you.
there are others that I mean there if I can't see it is what you're saying is
Well,
they're
if it's
behind total cover.
yeah, it's behind total cover if it's out of your sight, right? So if it's behind a
Mm.
wall or a rock, that's considered cover, total cover.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Mhm.
as far as you know, that's the only thing you sense.
Okay.
Fiend, by the way.
Yes. Then if that's the case, I will remain where I'm at, but I point the blade and I ready an incantation on my lips.
Okay.
It shall be the Eldritch Blasto.
Now I need to roll one more thing to see. So low or high, guys?
Simon?
Hi.
Right. That's right.
High.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. I rolled a 94. As you guys are, as Simon is waking the others, and Ross, you slowly point your sword up, and you prepare to mutter an incantation. You see just the head of this creature kind of lean forward as you see the head kind of crest over the rock, and you see this. It doesn't appear to have any eyes, but you see it almost like it's sniffing the air, and it's facing this white wall, and you hear a low kind of growl from it as it looks one way then the other, and then it just tears off and disappears out of sight.
Secret love.
Is Ross frozen? Oh no, he's moving.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you give me 1 sec? I gotta take care of something. Can you bounce to someone else?
Yep. Simon, as you're waking the others up, you have a stupid high passive perception, I'm sure. So you hear the same thing, and as you turn and look, you notice the claw is gone. Ross is not moving. He's just sitting there with his sword pointed up, watching.
I continue waking everyone up.
Okay.
Happening.
Yeah.
Is something the matter?
I put. Can you see me? No, probably not. I'm stealth.
Oh, you can see you because you're touching him, waking him up. You know.
Okay. I put my finger to my lips, as in, be quiet, with a concerned look on my face. And I continue moving from person to person.
Okay. Each of you are awakened in this fashion.
And then I make another connection with everyone awake.
Okay.
Are you still being stealthy?
Oh yeah. 9 hours. Jesus.
I'd like to think for flavor, if you're really being sneaky, because Simon's good at it, like, you wake us up, but then you disappear. Just kind of like look around for a second, like.
Yeah,
The
you see a face with his fingers in front of his pursed lips just kind of fade into the darkness immediately after you open your eyes.
Exactly how it happens.
Like, am I dreaming? What the fuck just happened?
Terrifying.
Everyone, be quiet. There is something above us on top of the cave. We don't know what it is yet, And with that, let me find it. I don't know how to make it do. I'm going to cast or use Psychic Veil.
Oh, and go invisible?
Yep.
You should be able to click it from your character sheet, and it should just post it in chat. Let's
Yeah, I
see,
don't see it in there.
Simon features. Wait, what? It's not in there. Should be Psychic Veil. Should be there. That's level 10. 13. Oh yeah, Psychic Veil. It's the
Yep.
first one under active abilities. Top of the list.
Features.
Features. Yeah.
I'm using the old sheet. Oh, there it is. Okay, my bad. Bling. Waya.
Okay. Yeah. You really disappear from sight at that point.
And then I move out of the cave and
yeah, give me a stealth check at advantage.
while I'm invisible.
Yeah, it gives you advantage on stealth.
Ooh. Oh,
Actually,
wrong thing.
no, it doesn't give you advantage on stealth. It gives people disadvantage to notice you.
Damn, that would have been a crit.
So, but it's still a 34. I mean, Jesus
You made that.
Christ.
You made that a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So that was a 20.
you creep out around the edge here and take a look, and you see the same horde of creatures that was coming up on you earlier. Now, scampering away back the way they came. But this time you also, now that they're only about 40 feet away from you, and this time you notice the other smaller creatures that were with them. That would be nope, this guy, a bunch of these guys. Just to refresh, this is the creatures that y'all had seen last time.
Last time when?
We were running.
When y'all were breaking away from the fight with the two big giant creatures that were throwing
Gotcha.
rocks. Yeah, there were a bunch of these creatures coming up on you guys, and there was some smaller things you couldn't quite make out. And now that they're this close, that's the smaller things. The first picture I showed you. But they are heading
Alrighty.
away from you.
Away? What about the big guy
All
up
of them.
top?
So in total, between big ones and little ones, there's about 20 of these creatures. More smaller ones than bigger ones, but they are heading away from you, all of them.
Alright, I pass this on. 20 of these things, mixed sizes. I'm gonna go. They're leaving. I don't know if they saw us and they're reporting. I'm gonna go follow them for a little bit.
Alright, Sean, you good?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No problem, man. Do you know what's going on? Were you able to listen or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was.
Okay. How long are you gonna follow them for, Simon?
5 minutes, just to see if I can tell whether or not they're whether or not they saw us, or if they're just moving on and continuing the search.
Jesus. Okay. You see, as they move, it's almost like a pack of dogs. You see them moving kind of sporadically, almost like they're searching, and you see the big ones every once in a while stopping. They'll kind of sniff the air, and occasionally look back in your direction, but they don't stop and turn around. They continue moving away from you.
All right, I return to everyone else and relay what I've seen. And then profusely apologize for waking everyone up.
I had just fallen asleep. Do you understand how hard it is to sleep when you're not tired?
Yeah.
In hell, no less. Come on, even when you am tired, guys, it's hot and gross, and there's shit trying to eat us. Or push us in lava. Too soon?
Probably.
He was right to be wary. We didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, I know. I just feel like complaining makes it feel more normal, you know? I don't mean anything by it, Simon. You're doing great. Everyone is. I just want to get out of here.
I look around. How are you all feeling? Does anyone need to rest? Rest longer. Oh no.
That's since y'all started resting. Since this,
Closer. Closer.
right.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, no. Woo. I thought that was away from us. I was like, "Huh?" Okay, got it. Does anyone still need more rest? You have hours yet, I say, glancing back out.
My magic hasn't yet replenished itself, so I could use some more rest.
Then take the opportunity. We don't know what we'll face, and by the looks of it, we'll need to escape quickly and with all our strength.
Before you guys fall asleep, and I know you're tired, for all the reasons that I just bitched about, but how do you feel about a family vacation when we get out of hell? Like we just take a week off from saving the world, you know? I'm sure after we beat Diablo, everything's gonna be fine, and then all we gotta do is find a nice beach location, maybe Luca Lane or somewhere way nicer, and party for a week. And then we could go back to whatever's going on.
Sure. That would give me time to introduce myself to our new old friend Draven.
Yeah. Totally. He's kind of an asshole, but yeah, you could. You could do that. And don't tell him I said that.
Loudly sigh.
Ross, what, Mr. Sir?
Yes, Steve.
Is that? Don't you think a morale boost would be a good thing after all this? You know, we beat up Diablo, punch him in the face. You know, everything goes back to normal. We go party.
I agree with you.
Excellent.
We would have to deal with one more prime. There's
What?
three
No,
primes.
you're miscounting. What do you say, Simon?
Simon went AFK.
Oh, okay. I don't see him. He's so stealthy. I'm sorry, Rowan. I don't think you're miscounting. What if we just pause? You know, just go, hey.
I don't
No.
think any plans going past the
Didn't
enemy
we already
we face.
pause for 2 months?
I don't think any plans that go beyond our current mission should be given too much importance just yet. We need to succeed here first. Then worry about what comes next.
You're right, you're right. I'm gonna send some scouts to like find a good location. But you're right. I'm thinking like a nice beach, right? Like an island maybe?
I start shaking my head and I go back to the entrance.
I think Simon would pipe in at this point, even though he's not here, and say, "No islands."
Probably,
Shit.
yeah.
I didn't even see you there, Simon. You're so quiet.
Oh, and he returned right in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Like a superhero.
3-point landing as you guys speak, but you can't see it because he's invisible.
Yeah, what did I do?
Rock. You're so kingly.
Oh, they
What
were
did I
just
do?
they were just talking while you were gone,
Ah, my bad.
and then I think it was. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, everybody kind of settles back in. Rowan goes back to her meditation. Another hour or so or two passes, and you guys realize. I mean, you didn't really. You know, I mean, if Rowan stayed up for 4 hours, how long would Simon stay on watch for? Because he would need to go back and get another like 2 hours.
4 hours, I guess.
Alright, so just so you're aware, that's going to give you guys a total of 10 hours sitting here.
I mean, is that what we need?
No,
Yeah, I
you
would.
only need 6.
Wait, if I.
Yeah.
So, wait, hold on. Rowan sat through her watch for 4 hours.
Mhm.
Then Simon took over. How
Right.
How much of Simon's watch went through, like before the Vile Mothers came?
So he would need, well, about 2 hours into it is when this happened.
So he would
but
need 4 more hours.
he would need another 2 hours of rest, of sleep.
So we needed to start over on their rest? On the rest?
After the tree? Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about? I mean,
Yeah.
you guys took off, you had a fight, you had to run.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it was completely interrupted.
Alright.
And you guys traveled for about, you figure an hour and a half, 2 hours before you
Okay.
got to a point where you could rest again. So, yeah, you'd have to start over.
Okay. Then, I mean, after everyone goes to bed and it looks like Simon might try to stay on, I just shake my head and put a hand on his shoulder.
No need. I think I've got this. I need time to think anyway.
Are you sure? You look like you need more rest than I do.
No, I don't.
Okay, Simon goes to sleep.
I'll stay up with him. I was pretending to sleep anyway.
Because Thebe was, well, supposedly pretending to sleep through all of Rowan's shift, yeah? Right?
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't need to sleep. Like,
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know. I wanted to make sure. Okay. Knowing kind of the nature of the two of you, I don't resist here. So yeah, Thebe, if you like, that's fine.
yeah, don't resist. Let it happen.
Jesus.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah,
so
don't engage.
Phoebe, would you give me a perception check? Ross, go ahead and give me another one as well.
You know, it's so funny when you guys just like don't want it. I love it so much. I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'll roleplay better. I promise.
All right, lower high, guys, lower high.
Got it, Thebe.
Yep, Phoebe, you're on watch. Give me lower high.
want to be asleep, so it's kind of low right now.
Okay. Low. Alright, Jesus, y'all are getting so fucking low. Look at this. Alright. I don't. If y'all sit there in silence, that's fine. But about 2 hours go by. Phoebe, would you have anything before?
Yeah.
Okay. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead. Be my guest.
Dude, that was really awkward listening to you and Simon talk about you finding him a wife. Can I just say, man, like, I wanted to talk about it, but like, I figured you and we should nip this in the butt, man. Who are you thinking? And is it Rowan?
Well, I think Rowan's best years are still in front of her. Maybe, but she's a bit too interested in darker forces that might not go over well in courts.
Look,
I'm not sure.
if there's one thing I don't know much about women, but if there's one thing I know about wild animals, it's that they could be tamed. You know?
I turn and make sure that nobody's awake, and I look at Thebe like, you crazy. sh- yes, I can see how very vaguely that analogy might work. Yes. Don't repeat that to other people, Thebe.
Yeah, it's like 6 in the morning thoughts or whatever time it is right now, you know? It's, I'm just assuming because there's no way to tell time, but...
Oh. Well, it was a very serious conversation. He does need to consider that his family line needs to be preserved, especially if his mother and father are dead.
I mean, but it'd be awfully convenient then if him and Rowan, because she isn't convenient, you know? I mean, like a female, and you can make it happen, like right now, you know?
That's not how that works, Thebe.
But like, it's just like a backup plan, you know? If
also not very endearing, but
Just a bunch of bastard children running around.
I can see why that kind of a plan would appeal to some people, but Simon, as you know, is not that kind of man. He's noble, upstanding, steadfast, and more importantly, I imagine he's a very devoted lover.
What
Yeah.
Simon are you talking about?
The Simon of my dreams. Shut up, DM. Let me have this.
he is a man of quiet thoughts. You know, when I was a kid, I used to play this game called Pathfinders. It was a parchment and quill game, and we ran a campaign in it, you know, and in the campaign was what was it called? Game of Thrones, and in that campaign, you know, someone had a bastard child that like was a candidate for king. I'm just saying, it's like a thing.
Can we not do the fourth wall thing?
I'm sorry, is it too much?
You can let him know. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I look at you and say,
Are you suggesting that he has a bunch of bastards?
If he wants to, he was about to do some naughty things to that succubus in the bar, you remember? And I'm pretty sure he wants to.
No, he wasn't. That was the demons preying on his mortal flesh and mind. You can't
Alright.
blame him for that.
Ross,
Yes.
just take it from his perspective for a second, alright? You're a man, and you're
Yes.
trapped on an island
Yes.
for 2 years.
Yes.
What's the first thing you want to do?
I want a bath.
You didn't take a bath for 2 years on your island?
Well, not a good one, no.
Oh, I see your point. Touche. Damn, I didn't think about that. Dude, you're like a thinker, you know? Man, maybe...
Don't you have a woman in your life as well?
Dude, I was about to ask you that. I was like, who's Ross been, you know? He makes like the most awkward, like, fist in other hand, like putting them together, and then making like clicking noises. You know?
I was indulging you, and we were having a playful conversation. But when you asked that question in particular, you would see I get suddenly very serious. No one. Everyone close to me where I'm from is dead.
Dude, I'm sorry. That wasn't cool. I would hope that if it's okay with you, you'd consider us close to you too. I know
I
we
do.
might not be. Yeah. Same,
All
man.
my friends, and we've been through so much.
Yeah.
And you trusted me even after all of the things I've put you through, and the things you've seen me do.
Yeah, dude, I don't care if you're like secretly a skeleton. Like, you're a good dude.
Not actually well, I suppose I am in a metaphorical, but it's more like my flesh burns away, leaving just the skeleton.
Well, jury's out on it. Agree to disagree. You might be a skeleton. I don't know if
it's my body. I know how it works.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you see me think about that. I suppose I need to examine it further. Whatever, Deep. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Look, I respect the hell out of you, man. You're like the best damn commander that and I've seen you in action, Anyway, you know how I feel about you. You're a badass. And I'm sorry about, the whole... Hey, what if Simon doesn't want Rowan? What about, you and, Rowan?
For reasons you can't even imagine, that would be very weird.
Okay.
Yes, I say, and it's not so much that I'm irritated with you, it's more like I'm thinking of someone that's irritating to me, and that's what's making me mad.
Well, since you asked about me, I guess it's best I tell you. There was this girl, her name was Chantel, and I met her back in the Rogue encampment. And she was like, hitting me up, asking me, and she's trying to slide into my PMs. And,
Yo, what?
What? My paper marks. It doesn't matter. It's like a note-taking system. It doesn't, all the cool kids are doing it. If you don't understand, it's fine.
Thief, fuck off, dude. Jesus.
Oh, my age is showing. So anyway, yeah, she's trying to slide a little piece of paper in my pocket, and I caught her, and we got to talking, and it's the same thing I was telling her. I got a sweet little honeybee back home,
So wait, this woman from the rogue encampment is sweet on you, but you told her that elsewhere in your home.
Yeah, she was real weird about it. But that's what happened. You broke up for a second. I don't know.
Oh no, I was just understanding your point. So, this woman in another, I guess, your realm of existence, what's her name?
Oh, her name is
Gertrude.
Tell.
Her name's what?
Rontel. I
You
didn't
just-
just...
You just made that up.
No.
You're lying.
No. I didn't want to say her real full name.
Okay, just say her actual name.
Oh. It's,
Gertrude.
It's weird. It's like one of those like, she's kind of a hippie, you know?
What's a hippie?
It's the people of the woods. They're like,
You mean druids?
they're like yeah, it's like a type of druid, exactly.
You're a druid. What do you mean
No,
a
but
type of druid?
yeah, but they're like the weird ones, you know? They're,
I'm so confused. Aren't there circles of druids and what do you mean
Yeah,
the
there-
weird type of druids?
there are multiple druid circles. That's exactly right. Anyway, her her name is Raindrop.
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 Nice name, all things considered.
It's kind of cool, yeah, but it's also a little weird. Like you don't bring her home to your parents and they're like, "Hey, this is Raindrop." You know, that's how do you have that conversation? You know.
Easy. You bring her home and say, "This is Raindrop."
Well, my parents are weird. Aren't your parents weird? Do you have parents as a skeleton?
Steve,
Boros.
I'm not a skeleton.
You okay over
Yeah,
there,
go
dude?
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say I'm not a skeleton, number one. And number two, I don't want to cut this short because we do need to. I would like to know more about you. You're a very mysterious young man. But I think we should start getting ready so that when the others wake up, they're able to move quickly. You know how long it takes Rowan to get her armor on. So I've decided I'm going to make sure and organize it by section on the ground near when she wakes so she can put it on. Simon's pretty slow. He likes to sleep in a bowl and takes his time unfurling like a cat. It's really weird. Boros, I try to stay away from him. He's kind of weird when he sleeps as well, plus scales and spiky points. I just shake my head. And then Vec, well, if you're not careful, he actually bites. Don't know what he's biting at, but point being, if we prep them, they'll be ready faster.
That's true. I also came up with a really good idea, and yeah, you're right. We should cut this short. But hear me out, okay? Like 2 seconds.
Sure.
What if like we just take like Rowan's armor, okay, and position it in such a way that she has to like put it on in front of Simon, and then we can like gauge their faces, you know, and just like see, you know, if there's like something there. You know.
You see me consider this for 30 seconds and then no, that is morally wrong, I think.
Is it? I mean, we're not
Yes.
even like. I just want to see if they see that they are looking at each other, you know, like they catch each other's eyes.
It has to happen naturally if it's going to happen at all. If anything, we are upfront and inform Rowan that Simon is seeking her as a potential wife and let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah, totally not gonna interfere. Totally. You're
It's
right.
not it's an introduction, there's a difference.
You're right. You should probably not do anything like that.
I'll have you know that I'm actually one of the premier setter upper people of relationships. I helped 2 of my party members become romantic. So
Oh,
I know
shit.
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Although
Wait.
one of them ended up taking a girl I was interested in. So
Oh, who did that?
you know, I actually don't want to talk about this. I think we should pause on this thought and revisit it at another time.
Okay,
What do
you're right. You're right. Yeah, you said we should stop.
Yeah,
We'll table
I
it.
start getting up.
We'll continue. We'll continue this at another point in time. And
Mhm.
in the meantime, while you help Simon, I'll find you a girl. That's what we're gonna do.
I look at you, and as long as she doesn't come from hell or the hells, I suppose it's all right.
Dude, why do you gotta be so picky? Well, there goes my idea.
I give you the stink eye. Keep watch. I'm going to go get their things ready.
Alright, I'm keeping watch.
Mm,
Thief pulls out a parchment and a quill and starts writing on it.
Jesus Christ. Alright. I go start, tidying up the sleeping area as best as possible to help them,
Mhm.
make sure I get their things mostly packed and leave out what I think they would not need.
Okay.
Or what they would need, sorry.
People are being awakened. Given where you are, you don't have time for long stretches and, fully waking up and all that. So you guys get up and, I mean, you still got to take the time to help Rowan get her armor on. But outside of that, you need to move. So, yep.
Did Simon look?
Simon, did you watch Rowan get dressed? Or get her armor on?
Jesus
Not get
Christ.
dressed. She's dressed. But did you watch her get her arm, put her armor on? Thebe wants to know.
No.
Thebe, you are thoroughly disappointed. Your plan failed.
Yeah, he wasn't involved. I didn't do it. I set it up in a normal place. She was armored, in a normal way. Jesus. Oh man, I'm
I
stressed
gave
out.
I gave it a DC of 15.
All right. So, at this point, everyone's ready. Take a kind of a nervous look around, I guess, and are we heading out?
Did we all get a long rest?
You will get a long rest, yes.
Simon looks at Rowan in her armor.
Looking good, girl.
Yes, is there something on my face?
Oh God.
Oh, I wasn't particularly staring. I was just kind of, sweeping my glance across everyone.
Everyone appears to be ready to go.
That's awesome.
How
You little bastard.
Awesome.
One fly in the house and it finds its way on my computer monitor. Like, come on.
Love to see it.
I am
Jesus,
so
look
sorry
at that
for
shit.
derailing.
Look at that shit. Just look at chat. Look at Vec.
Oh yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
that guy feels great.
Takes a long
Oh
rest and
my
recovers 226 hit points. Jesus.
I
Oh.
needed the nap.
All
Have
right.
fun
He
killing
was
that
hard
guy.
to wake up.
Yeah.
I had to break stealth to wake him up.
Jesus. You had to attack him. All right. Yeah. Ross, your that innate sense that you have been given is still guiding you into this or towards this white wall of whatever.
Yep. I don't change course then. I tell the party we're heading and push on. I wait before putting on the helm.
Okay.
Probably an hour in, then I would put it on.
Wait. Deep stops. Guys. We almost messed up. I know we all got maimed by lava, and it's been a bad couple days. Deep kind of stands up straighter. But as you know, sometimes after these big fights, this place has a particular influence over us. We should take a minute and need some angel root.
Well, normally you're correct. I haven't felt the influence since we've been in hell. It seems this entire place is permeated.
Oh, DM has felt the influence?
Since you've come to hell itself, no. It's almost as though would you think on it at all? Would Thebe try to figure it out
Well, so
since he brought
based
it
off
up?
Boros's conversation and it being in his face, he'd be thinking about it. If that
Okay.
helps.
Give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Holy shit!
Oh, oh no! Oh no!
Bruh.
How?
You
It is what it is.
I know exactly what's happening.
you have no idea what's going on. You realize that Boros is correct, that you haven't felt it, but you don't know what that means. You don't know why.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean, Boros.
If it
Yeah.
would provide you a measure of comfort, I believe I have a consumer one.
Lost
Sorry,
you there, bud.
Boros, you cut out.
If it would provide you some measure of comfort, I do have a few twigs left in my pouch if you'd like to consume one.
Yeah, of course, just to be safe. But, I know everything that's going on, so yeah, let me just be safe while knowing what's going on. Hand it over.
I'll hand it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they beats it.
Bitter, not that good of a thing, but you're used to it by now. Jesus Christ.
Alright, I'm done derailing forward progress. Let's get to the point.
It's not you, it's what Simon just said in chat. Fuck. Thank God that's not on the recording. Okay,
Mouthful.
It's not that bad. Worse has been vocalized.
as we start to move forward, you get about 20 feet away from this white wall here and realize that it is snow. You see the ground. It's almost like it's a line you could trace with a pencil or a pen. In the difference, like there's the hellscape that you're in, and then there's a definite line, and then this snow hellscape or this snowscape, I guess you'd call it. And within a few short steps, when you get at this point, I would assume you slow before you just walk into it and just kind of observe. I don't know, is that fair to say?
Is the snow like cold? Like, is it like actual, like real snow?
Well, that's what I'm getting to here in just a moment. But are you guys just
yeah.
plowing forward, or would you kind of slow down and observe?
Yeah, I think Ross would call for a slow.
Okay. As you kind of slow down.
So, just want to say it just in case. I did put the helm on by now.
Okay. As you get within about 10 feet of it, you still don't feel anything. There's still sweltering heat where you are, even though you could tell, just a couple of steps you're going to be crossing that line. As you approach it and you slow down out of caution, within just a few short steps, now you're about 5 feet away from it. You feel the temperature drastically drop to where instantly your armors or your metal and your skin even is covered in condensation, and there's a chill runs up your spine as you feel the extremely frigid air wafting off of this wall.
How high up does it go?
You look up and it seems to extend as high as you can see. Again, as mentioned before, when you look up, eventually it just gives away to nothing, to just blackness. The wall just goes up until it also disappears into the blackness. Oh, shit. Do we continue forward?
Into the wall, or is there another path we can take? I'm sorry, I didn't
There
hear you
doesn't
say the
appear
word.
to be another path.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's just like a thick wall of like snow
Right.
with a snowy land.
All right.
Does it stretch out to both sides?
It does,
Or-
as far as you can
okay.
see. All right.
How far up?
Ross, how far what?
Up.
Infinite.
Like I said, it disappears into the darkness above.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Ross, as you were out front, you are the first to cross the threshold.
And this is in fact a real wall.
It is. I'm gonna send you a message. Are you wearing gloves? Or just your gauntlet? No. You don't have armor on, do you? You said earlier you were not wearing your armor.
Yeah, to rest.
Okay. So you are dressed then. What you see in front of you is the ground, Ross, is now almost a sheet of ice as you feel your feet slip as you step across the threshold here. It is indeed snowing, heavy snow. You see, it doesn't. It's heavy snow, but you can still see well enough to make out shapes in the ice. I mean, in the snow, like it looks like something either frozen or maybe like I don't know, what would they be called? I guess not icicles, but I guess like stalagmites made out of ice, protruding everywhere, shards of ice everywhere, coming out the ground, but twisted and strange, not just straight like you would imagine. And give me a perception check as you step across this threshold. Is that disadvantage?
No.
Oh, advantage. Okay. Yeah, that's where you are at the moment with a 13. So very shortly, you hear as other footsteps approach from behind you. Everyone else, you are also instantly numbed. Like your whole body just goes numb. The tips of your fingers start tingling. Your nose begins to burn, and you realize you probably won't last long in this cold, as the condensation on your skin and your items instantly freezes.
I would have thought a nice cooling breeze would have been a welcome change, but this is a bit much.
It is hell after all.
I look to Boros.
Can you see if you can fly up, grab someone from here, and also try to see what's up there? Unless anyone has a better plan.
Well, wait. Boros can summon the tiny dragon. Right?
That works too.
I don't know how. I don't know how good that's going to work.
We can't. We can't just stay here.
Hold on, I have an idea. And I am going to cast polymorph on myself.
There you go.
I'm going to become one of those lava golems that we've seen through hell.
Oh, the little lava men, dude. The little lava dudes.
Yeah, to try to, keep the party warm.
All right. As you polymorph, as you cast the spell, you guys
Actually,
see.
can I summon Helios and cast polymorph on him instead?
Sure you can.
Sure thing. I'll snap my fingers, call Helios out, and I'll cast polymorph on my little dragon friend.
All right. Let me. Oh, well, I can't do that because I'm not on an actual map. Let's see if this loads, guys. Hey! Can y'all see the map? No, because you don't have tokens.
You lied to us.
Oh.
No, that's wrong, Boros. There we go. And Simon, can everybody see? If not, press tab to select your token.
There we go.
Is the vision supposed to be so limited for more?
Is it limited?
Everything's black and white, and we have like a circle of vision, but
Okay, yeah, it should not be like that. Let me check the settings on the map here.
okay, so it does move. Oh, there we go.
But they are done.
Yeah, you can see thing. Like I said, the snow does have a limiting, kind of limit your sight, your vision. But you can make out things. Again, you see the twisted pieces of ice coming up. The ground cracks beneath your feet. If you are standing still at the moment as you're having this discussion, when you go to take a step, you have to like break your foot free from the ice.
Oh, wonderful.
Your movement is halved while you were here. So, Helios, put him here, and let me polymorph his little butt into one of these guys.
Oop, one. Get that. Trying to read it. Not click on it.
Polymorph. There we go. Alright. Do you have control of that token, Lazarus? Or
Yes.
Josh? Okay. You should be able to click it and see the attributes that it has.
Yes.
Okay.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Is ice considered
Cold? Yes.
liquid surface?
Liquid surface? No, it is not.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
solid.
That's what it is.
Because it's weird when I look at water walk and it includes snow for some reason.
Yeah, but it'll state it usually.
Okay, got it.
All right. I'm gonna have him use his ignited illumination.
All right.
Uh, DM question.
Yes.
Does this area basically count as difficult terrain?
Yes, the entire area does.
It does not affect me.
Sweet.
Oh, that's true, because you have that stupid...
A ranger would be so
well,
good here, actually.
Okay. Helios instantly communicates with you that he is in pain.
Hell no.
And you see you tell him to use this ability that he has to give off this warmth, and you see he actually kind of glows, right? Because like I described them earlier, these lava kin, they're they have like these lines that shoot through their body where you can see like the lava kind of pulsing and glowing. His are very dimmed, and his skin is almost blackened, like cooled lava. Almost, well, within about 15 seconds of him turning into this, you see him begin to, for lack of a better word, solidify. He does use the ability that you told him to use, and you feel the heat coming off of him, but not at an extreme distance. Like, you got to get pretty close to him to actually feel the warmth.
Yeah. Well, that idea's shot.
It is a very unnatural cold.
We're going to need to hurry. We don't have much time, and I don't want Helios to suffer much longer.
Okay. We move forward.
Something. If you're gonna hang on, let me pause it real quick. 19. Jesus Christ. So, Simon, Boros, and Rowan, not quite Thebe. Let me see this. Your speed increases by 10 feet when you use the dash action. Difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement on that turn. When you make it. Okay, so hold on. When you use the dash action, difficult terrain does not cost you extra movement on that turn. So it's only when you're dashing you can ignore difficult terrain. You see where it says that, Vec?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Well, okay then. The three of you, Rowan, Boros, and Simon. Whose is the highest? Simon. Okay. You swear you see movement in the snow. Simon, you are certain you see something moving in the snow, but you can't quite make out what it is. Kind of off to y'all's left, maybe 60, 70 feet. There is a moment with the... Is this not doing what I want it to do? It is not. Okay, hold on a second. That's the one I wanted. Now, the breeze you guys heard earlier, those of you that heard it, you hear that again in this area. But you don't feel a breeze. You still don't feel a breeze. But I mean, all you feel is the cold, the biting cold. The snow that is falling straight down. It is not wafting around. It is not shifting. It is just falling straight down. As soon as it hits the ground, it disappears. It doesn't build up. It doesn't pile up. The ground is just a solid sheet of ice. As you guys notice this movement, everyone hears this as a familiar portal opens up off to your left, and you hear singing for a brief second. Part of your Flounder, what the fuck? And you see water just gush out of this portal, and then the portal closes, and the water instantly freezes into this mound of ice you see here.
What the hell?
Yup. But as the things that you see moving, or think you see moving in the distance there, catch your attention, you three, that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Okay.
With everybody freezing their ass off. And my map worked. Anyways, if you're watching, thanks for watching. Sorry for the difficulties we had this session. I'm gonna have to mess with Foundry. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it. I've been working really late this week because me and the wife are actually going out of town for a couple of days, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and so I've been working late to try and get ahead. So I may not get to this these difficulties I'm having with Foundry, but I mean, we were able to get through it. So if I don't get to it next week, we'll just play with it as is. Hopefully I can get to it and figure it out. But anyways, thanks for watching. We will be having a session next week. As of now, I have no issues that I see coming up that I couldn't be there. So if you can't be here, let me know. If something pops up, let me know. And other than that, we'll see everybody next session. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, follow. Give us, tell all your friends. Give us all the clicks. So see y'all later.
Laters.
Bye.
Good night.